Hello everyone. How are you
Hello.
today? And
Fine,
Winner,
thank
how?
you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. So today we have a lot of speeches.
Yes.
照上次的那个顺序，然后每一个 presenter 呢，我就会分配一个feedback giver，就是说，会有一个同学会给他 feedback，那老师也会给 feedback。首先呢是 winner，我要照顺序了哈，你就照上次的顺序，我有照相，有问题的再跟我讲。第一个是 winner，
Yes.
Arlene、Mia、Megan、Max、Richard、Bella、Helen、Ken、Ben、Peter。好，那每一个同学的 feedback 呢，我就再宣布一下。Helen 呢会给 winner feedback。然后何婉珍5号会给阿令 feedback， 瑞会给米娅 feedback。我等一下会照相放在那上面，所以请勿烦恼。好，首先这几个知道 feedback 就可以了。好，我现在照一张相。然后呢，请大家呢，所有的 presenter 呢，把你的照片，你要讲的照片放在荧幕上，然后等一下呢，就用分享，然后就可以看到了，然后就开始讲故事。然后呢，要给 feedback 的那个同学呢，最好抄一下笔记，因为抄笔记比较知道你要讲什么，你就选最有兴趣的。他讲那个故事，我觉得对吃的比较有兴趣，或是我对他的家人最有兴趣，或是我对那个地方有兴趣。然后呢，就夸赞他哪里讲得很好，非常 fluent，very interesting。好，然后赞美的话多说一些咯。我们因为第一个是 winner 呢，他会示范怎么用，然后有问题我们随时都可以请教我们的 winner 帮我们解决。比如说，那个什么事怎么做好？先等我一下下，因为我要把这个表照相，然后send到 LINE 给大家。好 ，winner， 请你把你的照片拿上来，快一点。
Okay.
好，那 winner 呢？winner is our class leader, and he is so dedicated with our class, and he always share his experience and very kind to help our classmates and teacher me. So I really appreciate his help. Now let's listen to Winner's story, and Helen will give him feedback.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. Thank you, Christine, offer me this opportunity to share my story in this class. Everybody can see this photo. It's me and my classmate and one foreigner. This I enjoying the project. It's wrong for Thailand city government. They want to bring the foreigner working on Thailand street. So this photo is 2 years ago. I remember it was 2019. This foreigner is come to Taiwan for working. She is an engineer. She work for service for TSMC. So when he on the holiday is
这什么 he or she?
she, I'm sorry.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry. I just thought. Oh, okay.
and when he have free time on the weekend, he booking this tour in the Thailand City website for the Thailand working tour. So I very honored to bring her working in the Thailand stream. I introducing Thailand, last of the Thailand very popular spot for her, and we exchange some information for our conversation. I can know some about her, why she want to be an engineer, because an engineer as a woman is very rare to see, and how she feel work for the TSMC, and what is her fear about the Thailand city, Thailand street, and people living in this land. So in this 2-hour tour, we know lots of information for each other. And this part is Hayashi Department Store. It's a second department store in Tainan, in Taiwan. And the first one is in Taipei. But the first one just opened for win the champion name for the first department store open in Taiwan. So the department store in Taipei is not open for the business. But this one in Tainan is really open for run the business. But very interesting thing is, in that moment, Tainan people say the second stupid thing in Tainan is go to this 5-story building, take the elevator. Because in that moment, Tainan people is not afford to buy any item in this department store. In this department store, everything is very expensive. They are not afford to buy it, but they have a very advanced equipment. Is an elevator. So lots of people come to here to take an elevator up and down. Then they can go home. But an old woman, they saw young people walking into the elevator, and then old man walk out the elevator. This old man say, "Oh, I don't want to take the elevator because he will change my age. I don't want to come back to my young age. I already live enough, so I don't want to take the elevator." So in that moment, there is very interesting things to tell people come to here to take the elevator. And I think to bring the foreigner to share the story in this brand, in this city is very interesting things. And it's made me know more about my hometown, my family, and my friends' story around me. So there is this photo story share for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Winner. You said stupid thing to do there. It's taking elevator. So now we welcome Helen. Please give Winner some feedback. Winner, please turn on your camera. Okay. Helen.
Thank you for
presentation.
Winner,
哇，听不太清楚，是怎么了吗 ？Helen，我有一个方法。哇，一直断讯呢，好可怜的 Helen。我听不到 ，Helen，我有一个方法哈，等一下你就用手机，然后用 Line 用讲的就好了，把你讲的讲下去，然后我们就看 Line，然后如果你收讯好一点再念，收讯不好我就帮你念。
Hello，
都听不到 ，Sorry。好，之前 I would like to give feedback to Winner first。因为之前讲的呢，就是断断续续，有时候我们科技上课就是，Hello，之前我们都听不清楚啦。所以等一下哈，下课的时候你再用 Line 讲，我再跟你说，你再用 Line 这样子。没关系，之前没有关系，我帮你讲。你等一下在下课的时候再用 Line 讲一下，然后用讲的就好。我们再看 Line， 哈。好，I thank you for your presentation, Winner. You bring TSMC engineer to the special department store. a little bit curious about, do you think this place is kind of representative place? 是觉得是代表作吗？ Why do you choose this? I feel like a little bit, I don't know. I just think there are a lot of places to show her, and then you
Yes.
choose this one.
Yes, in this walking tour, we will visit a lot of the spots in Tainan. We start in the Tainan Confucius Temple and pass by Tainan Literature Museum and Art Museum and some temples, Tiantan or the other Taoist temple. So this is the final one spot to visit. So we choose this place to take the photo for the ending this tour.
Okay. Thank you. So, did you have any feedback from this engineer? Like, how did she feel about Taiwan or Tainan?
She tell me working in the scientist park, TSMC, or the other company is very, very busy. Taiwan people, they are very delicate
Their efforts.
effort to work.
That's
But
true.
in the Tainan city, in downtown, there is totally different. The walking tempo is different. The lifestyle is different. So, for the other hand, last foreigner they come to Taiwan, they also tell me, Taiwanese people is very polite, very friendly, and I have no idea that is because they are very polite to say it, or is true in this plan. And the other thing
Wait, sorry,
yeah.
louder.
Okay.
So where is she from? Say that again, please.
She is from Italy.
So I think Italian people are not as friendly as Taiwanese. Taiwanese are more friendly than Italian people.
Maybe.
That's why she say we are very polite.
Yes. And I have one of the experience. A foreigner, they join this tour, and I asked her how to go to this place because we choose the Tainan Confucius Temple for our first spot to start our tour. She just tell me she asked someone ride a scooter pass by her, and she asked this person.
That's dangerous, isn't it?
Yes, where can I go to the Tainan Confucius Temple?
Oh my
God. This person say, oh, it's very complicated to tell you the direction. So just drop up my scooter. I will take you to the Tainan Confucius Temple.
I hope she wore the helmet.
Yes. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Very friendly. Actually, I also met a lot of friendly Australian people too. They sometimes say, "Okay, I can drive you there." I was a little shocked. Drive me there. But yeah, but most of them are really friendly. Yeah. Thank you. That's a very good experience about interculture. 跨文化沟通. Thank you, Winner. Thank you. And this one is Aline. Aline, welcome. Would you please turn on your microphone?
Yes.
And share photo. Thank you. 每一个 presenter 呢，就把 microphone 打开，然后把你的照片放在你的放在你的画面，然后等轮到你就 share 哈，分享。So Aline, please share.
Sorry, I don't have the photo because I just saw the one article. I want to share the classmate.
Okay, no problem. So, Aline, can you turn on your camera? 我们看到人比较有感觉。
Okay. The article is titled "Be with people when you are sad."
Hey, Aline,
yes?
just a moment. Sorry.
Yes.
Turn on your camera too.
Okay.
And 何婉珍，请准备给他 feedback. Thank you。何婉珍，陈婉珍也开你的 camera， 这样我们比较有 feedback。然后有问题可以马上举手，这样好。Thank you。Okay, Eileen, sorry. Let's welcome Eileen.
Thank you. The article's top is me. Be with people when you are sad. It's like now we about the COVID-19, so we only stay at home alone. So so we start my presentation. There are times when we are faced with illness, disorders or disabilities, some type of tragedy.
阿丽，你的声音有点回音哎，你的镜头可以再稍微平一点，因为我们要看到是从你下巴看上来，就是你的声音感觉上有一点回音哈，再稍微调一下好吗
？OK， 那 it's OK。
所以阿丽，我要重复一下，你今天的主题是说stay alone 还是什么样？因为刚才有点不清楚，请你再说一下。你的主题叫做讲两遍。
Be with people when you are sad.
Stay with people when you are sad. 要跟，就是当你觉得悲伤的时候，应该要跟人在一起。
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Please go ahead.
Okay. There are times when we are faced with illness, disorder, disabilities, some type of tragedy that cause us to lose contact with ourselves and with the world in which we live. Our happiness begins to fade and our hearts begin to grow heavy. This affects the way we think, life, feel, and the way we look at life. Okay, none of us can be happy all the time. During times of tragedy, it is natural and even beneficial to be sad, but not to hold unhappy. Anger and negative emotion that take control. We must heal ourselves emotionally and spiritually. Talk with optimists and encourage people for they bring a sense of happiness into the world, a new means of life. They help you see past the cloudy on the gloomy day. They bring sunlight every day. Happiness is when you are with people who love you for who you are. This is true means of love, friendly, and friendship. Each day you are reborn with love and joy when you realize that you have people by your side that care. This is end. I think because we be care about our friends or our family, we together. It's very important. Don't think that you feel alone. Yeah.
Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you.
Eileen, I have some questions before He Wanzhen give you feedback.
Okay.
Because some friends don't have very good listening, or because of the equipment is not very efficient. Maybe I can hear you very well. Maybe some people need to confirm what you mean. Okay.
Yes.
So you mentioned about nobody can be happy all the time, right?
Yes.
And also you mentioned about happiness is when you are with people to be who you are. Am I right?
Yes.
I think these two sentences are very important for me. So I would like to explain to our classmates in Chinese. 阿丽说到呢，没有人能够永远快乐，不是说我现在24小时都很快乐。然后呢 ，happiness is when you are with people to be who you are。就是什么叫做快乐呢？快乐是应该是你可以跟人们在一起，而且这些人不是每一个人，是那些人呢，你在他面前不用伪装。然后呢，你喜欢吃什么，你喜欢说什么，都可以很自在的。所以 to be yourself 就是你在这些人面前，你都可以放开心胸，不用担心我是不是说错话了，我是不是做错什么事。所以这些人对你都很重要。Usually these people are good friends and family。这些人是谁呢？通常就是你最好的朋友，还有你的家人。So Arlene mentioned about never feel sad. If you are sad, try to stay with the people who you are comfortable with.
Yeah.
So am I right, Arlene?
Yes. Or sometimes you can give to find maybe some friends who give you the energy. You will be feel not sad or less.
Yeah. So Arlene, can you give me some example about someday you feel a little bit upset and then your friend or your family just gave you the right energy and you suddenly feel like, oh, okay, I'm alive again. Can you give us some examples? I do
Yes.
have some example actually. I really need friends and family. So can you say that?
Yes, because when I feel sad or upset, I always call with my friend, and I will talk with him with her or say about I feel upset things. But I know because he can give you some action, but she just listen. You will be feel
I know. You need to be understood. 要被了解的感觉。
Yes. You just listen, and he didn't give you, or maybe you don't need to do that. You have to do that. Okay. But I think we don't. We always know we have to do what we should do. But we don't need some person give me advice. We just advice. We just want to some person listen to me.
Yes. That's great. Especially, let's say girls like to be listened. And they need to be listened. They need to be understood. So yeah, especially during this COVID-19 lockdown, and most of the people cannot have face-to-face party or communication. So in this moment, it's very important to find a good friends or good family to share your feeling.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Wanzhen, would you please give her some feedback?
Thank you, your share. It's a warm article for me. It made me remind my friends. They are always stand with me.
Oh, very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's very important to think about the friends. They always stay with you. Yeah, sometimes my best friends may be busy, I'm busy too. But so after 1 month, and then suddenly she told me, she lied to me like, hey, Christine, how have you been? And I was suddenly feel like, oh, it's a long time. I really miss you. And then we start to talk online actually. And then even though we didn't call each other for 1 month, we're still good friends, best friends. That is very important. Thank you, Wanzhen. Very warm message too. 所以提醒自己要爱家人和亲友。好，Thank you. Mia, would you please? 然后Ray呢，可不可以请给 feedback？请开 microphone 和 camera。
可以。
Go.
嗯。
没有看到你。Mia 和 Ray 有没有开 camera？哦，我有看到 Mia，没看到 Ray。Ray 你的 camera。好，开始哦。然后 Mia，do you have photo?
Yes.
Okay, please share 分享。Mia，你的 Mia 的那个视讯不好。No, you disappear again. I saw you 1 minute ago. Again, yes. 好 ，Mia 开始。Ray，你不要再转镜头了，我快头昏了。好，可以。Mia，我听不到你耶，Mia。 Mia，请问你有在讲话吗？没听到 Mia。好，Mia 开始讲话。糟糕了，Mia 的网络不稳定哎。好，Mia 可以了吗？可以了吗？都没听到了，Mia 你休息一下，我们等一下再回来。先给 Megan，Mia 你等一下看看网络好一点就给 Mia，先 Megan 上来，Megan 跟 Ken 请上来，Megan 讲完 Ken 请给feedback。嗨，
How should I share my photo?
你先放在你的桌面，你打开以后放在你的电脑，对不对？然后呢，回到
我是用手机上
好，
课。
谁教他一下？快一点 ，Winner 会不会用手机要怎么 share photo？还是那个伟
有一个
伟会不会？
共用内容吗？
对，共用内容。
哦，
手机，我用手机很快就没电的时候就没用。
啊，手机，
好，请说。
这样，
可以。
哦，可以。
对，可以。
然
开始来。
后I'm very nervous.
I'm very nervous.
Yes. And okay. Good evening,
看你有没有
everyone.
开，看也要开哦，开 camera。
哦，好。
看开 camera， 然后给 feedback。等一下，好，看，请你上来好吗
？OK。
没有看到 Ken 呢？
有看到我吗？
有看到 Megan， 没看到 Ken， 请你上来哦。郑重字惨了，问题很多来。好，
有啊，
你有开好？你有开 camera 吗？
有啊，
你的 camera 有开？
有。
好 ，OK， 好，开始。
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Megan. I'm Megan. Today, I would like to share my one-day tour in Seattle, Washington State of the United States.
I know, I've been there.
Yes.
Starbucks,
And
right?
yes, look at the picture I shared. And you can see we visit the Seattle Starbucks in Pike Palace market. And we visit there, and because we would like to buy the Starbucks cups mug and for our memory. Yes, and the Starbucks is the first store established in 1971 at Pike Place Market. And there are two attractions impressive attraction. The first is the gun wall in near the Pike market. The gun wall, how to say?
So how do you say gun wall? How do you spell?
Gun wall is
How do you
GUM.
spell? G 什么
GUM.
嘿
Gum
要嘴巴闭起来 gum wall
chewing
就
gum.
是都是口香糖的墙壁。
Yes, and it was located in the entrance of Market Theater, and when people wait to enter the theater, they chew the gum and they put the gum on the wall. But it's colorful, so it was it was named one of the top 530 tourist attraction in 2009. And the city cleaned the gum wall in 2015. But after the cleaning, the gum began to be re-added to the wall quickly. Yeah. And the second impressive attraction is the Hammering Man. It's the famous landmark in the city center.
Can you
which
say
is
that again, Megan? What kind of man?
a hammering man, a man hold a
Hammering.
hammer. It's a sculpture. It's a sculpture in
就
the
是 hammer 是那个吗？铁
那个
锤吗？
对，
铁锤。
a sculpture in the museum. The sculpture is painted black and show a man with a motorized arm and hammer movement, and to symbolize workers in every part of the world. And it is located directly in front of the Seattle Art Museum. And not only in Seattle, we can see the sculpture. We saw it in Seoul, South Korea. I saw it in South Korea. The same sculpture. Yes. And my presentation is
Megan, can you show me the gum wall or hammering man?
Okay.
Can you share with us?
Gum
wall or 2张
Yes.
都可以 share。这全部都是口香糖哦。
Yes.
So I was just think it's COVID-19 pandemic. Never go there.
Yes.
Oh my God.
But
very dangerous to go there, right?
Yes, colorful, but I think
But
very
it's disgusting.
Yes,
disgusting.
disgusting.
好恶心哦。
Yes. And another one for hammering man
Hammering man.
is
Hammering man 代表他们工人的辛劳，对不对？
对here.
When did you go there? 你什么时候去的？
In 2013.
You know, I just went there in 2020.
Okay. I
Not
took
20,
bus.
19. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I took bus from Canada, Vancouver to Seattle.
Oh, really? I took an airplane to Canada and then took an airplane to Seattle. So actually, I enter Canada too. That's great.
Yes.
So thank you for sharing. Actually,
Thank you.
在这几年内呢，又改变很多，真的。好，我们请 Ken 帮我们讲评 ，Ken please。Ken please。Ken 要讲评哎，不是要讲你的东西啊，先讲评。Ken 你有没有听到我啦？看你是要直接讲了吗？你可以先讲，不然你要我说你要讲评那个 Megan 的，你有没有准备讲评的事情？
没有，我刚在仔细看我的。
好，没关系。那我请 Winner 帮我讲评一下，然后就换 Ken 哈。Ken 等一下啦，还没有轮到你。你没有看 Line？ 我 Line 有排顺序呢。Mia 讲完是 Megan， 因为 Mia 刚才视讯不好，等一下叫 Mia。Megan 讲完是 Max， 你还下个小时才会轮到你啦。先把照片收回去。先把照片收回去。好 ，Winner，would you please give feedback to Megan?
I think Megan, she described the photo very made people to thinking about this photo. I think it's very beautiful things and share a lot of information in this photo. and her experience, I think, is very attract our to visit this place. And in this photo, you can see she with her friends in this tour is very happy in the moment. Yeah, so I think it's the most important thing when you are on a tour.
That's true.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you. Thank you, Megan and Winner.
Thank you, Winner.
Yeah, thank you. It's very important to have happy time with your friends on vacation.
Yes.
And thank you, Megan, for your
Thank you.
sharing. 不知道 Mia 的店的网络有没有好一点？要不要回来看看？Mia，你要不要试看看？好，再试一遍啊。
不能同时放照片，我可以放在 LINE 里吗？
可以，可以，那我们就用 LINE。那个 Ken 呢，先把你的照片收起来，不然别人没办法放哈。好，
那个收回照片好像需要金钥，主持人金钥，那是
没有你 share， 你是不是 share 一个环岛的？
对。
那你要把它收掉，你就把 share， 你把箭头弄到上面，然后就可以。对，好，谢谢。那我们请 Mia 先讲故事 ，please。我们现在看着，请大家看着 LINE 的照片，然后听他的故事。好 ，Go。
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Today I want to talk about the Tokyo Tower, which is one of the symbols of Japan, and a landmark that Japanese and foreigners like very much. It's also popular by TV dramas and musical video. Even there is a Skytree, I still like Tokyo Tower because it is classical. Skytree can be replaced. I have been to Tokyo Tower several times. Every time I go there, I still very shocked and touched. The first photo was taken at night. When I walk out of the MRT station, Tokyo Tower is like a giant staying on the street. It's shining in the night. The second photo is the Tokyo Tower with cherry blossoms in spring. People drinking, talking, and laughing, full of happiness and hope. I hope to visit Tokyo Tower again, especially when it snows. It would be very gorgeous. Although it doesn't snow often in Tokyo. I think maybe I have a fascination with Tokyo Tower, didn't I? Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mia.
Thank you.
Mia, I would like to share something with you. When you look at Tokyo Tower, because I studied in Japan for 2 years, so I know something. So when you go to Tokyo to look at Tokyo Tower at night, don't go too close to the Tokyo Tower. According to local Japanese, they say, not me, okay, they say they have ghost stories near Tokyo Tower.
Really?
So you keep distance. 远远看没关系，但不要在 Tokyo Tower 那些下面那走来走去阴暗的地方。That's Japanese, local Japanese said.
Okay.
Thank you. But it's very beautiful.
Fortunately, I listened this story after I visited.
远远的看没问题啦，不要走在下面就好了。
Okay.
Did you
thank
really
you.
go close? Did you really go
A
close?
little. A little.
没关系啦，很多人没关系，很多人不要，很多人一个人、2个人就不好了。好，好 ，Thank you very much.
Thank
那我们要
you.
听 Ray, please.
Can you hear me?
Ray, 你先说。Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you for your presentation. I have been there before 2019 too. And I also took a lot of photos. This is a very beautiful tower in Tokyo.
Yes,
and
yes.
I also love Japan. And
I love Japan too.
maybe after COVID-19, I will go there again. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I think a lot of people are waiting for the for the safe time to go to other country. And I just checked booking.com before our class. I found that I plan to go to Kenting, but the hotel is going so high after next weekend. 不是这个 weekend, next weekend. 如果是解禁的话。So the hotel like 福华 is 8,000， 然后那个海角7号那个叫夏都 is 15,000， 15,000 16,000一天的房租。So you know, I'm just thinking about if you spend 16,000 a night. Why don't you just fly to Tokyo or Osaka? 我觉得一天晚上就可以买来回机票，还有早所以呢，我觉得台湾的 hotel 真的是，帮忙，真的是 come on, that's really terrible. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray, and thank you, Mia. 我觉得大家都很想念自由的感觉，但是我们还是要安全。好，我们剩下一点时间，可是呢，我希望大家呢能够，除了你用手机之外，手机的话比较容易不稳定，否则的话呢，你如果用电脑，就把你要 present 的那个照片放在上面。那如果你照片很多张也没有关系，你就放很多张，然后就自己换，因为你只要 share 一张就可以 share 2张，所以呢，我们希望能够看着照片听你的故事。感谢这几位同学 Winner, Aline。Mia, Megan, 还有 Thank you for the feedback givers, Helen, 婉珍 Ray, Ken. 我们10分钟回来 ，Thank you. 10分钟回来的时候呢，就是 Max, Richard, Bella, Helen, Ken, Ben, Peter. 谢谢。Hello everyone, let's come back. And I would like to invite. This one is Max. Sue, please give feedback. Max 和 Sue 呢，请开 microphone 和开 camera。
OK。
下一个是 Richard 的讲评者是 Aline。OK， 请预备。Hello Max。
Hi Christine. Good night.
Good night. Good evening. Good night 好像去睡觉了。我们现在去睡觉了。好，还没开始。After your presentation. OK, go.
Okay, sure. Tonight is my pleasure to present in the class. And first of all, I would like to thank you, Christine, to teach us the English.
Thank you.
I like study atmosphere, whatever in class or online. And during this time, I learned the WAIC to understand an article structure and how to pronounce each syllable clearly. Thank you for Christine, the teacher. Again.
You are very welcome, Max. So sweet. 讲到 Wax 呢，我们好多同学都忘记了，你竟然给我提到，谢谢你。
I remind everyone.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tonight, I would like to share my presentation. The topic is the action speak louder than the word. So everyone can see my screen, and I have the 3 guys. Okay, and everyone has on the dreams, and expand their dream can come true, but it depends on execution. Look at this picture. There are 3 men. First man with the gray sport coat sits on the long patch and look at the basketball on the ground. He was waiting and thinking his opportunity, but no any action. Second man with the green sport coat sits on the long patch as well. He was taking the basketball and look at the left side man who was playing basketball. He admires and hopes that he can have the donkey skill as good as that guy. The third man with the blue sport coat was ready to dunk the ball into the basket smoothly and enjoy the basketball. The picture shows the three kinds of the different characters. First, waiting type. Second, admiring type. Third, action type. Type 1 and type 2 are negative attitude. In contrast, type 3 is a positive attitude. The scenario is very interesting in this picture. It shows that nobody has finished slam dunk. Even the third man with the blue clothes. We don't know whether he can complete a slam dunk successfully. But finally, who will achieve this target? But visually, it will be the third man, doesn't it? Because of the guy's positive character, he will keep on going until he succeeded to dunk. Fortunately, all of the class and I and me are like the third man because we are here to study English happening. Success is closing to us. This is my all. Thank you for everybody in their time.
Thank you, Max. So we are very positive.
Yeah.
We take action to learn English. That's why we are classmates today.
Yeah.
That's true. Thank you for sharing these three kind of people. And then I would like to listen to the feedback giver. Sue, please.
Thank you for your presentation, Max. Your presentation are very well. It's inspired me. We have a goal. We should must do something for the goal. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. So, if you have dream, go for your dream. Never say, oh, I feel so sorry I didn't go for my dream when you are old. So go to your dream whenever, like you are at which age, and try to go for it. I am very brave for my dreams. I use all my money to study in other countries. So I studied in Japan for 2 years, studied in America for my master, and studied in Australia for my PhD. So I spent all my money on study. So some people say that they like to travel to the world. I would say I don't have to travel all the world, but I have been studied in 4 countries: Taiwan, Japan, America, and Australia. So I'm very brave. Thank you, Max. I hope everyone is brave for their dream. And thank you, Sue's feedback. Thank you. And
Thank
also,
you.
Max is very sweet to mention about you learn about pronunciation for every syllabus. 每一个音节要分开，然后合起来。我觉得you are such a good student, so you listen very carefully. Thank you. Hope you are my student again. 伟伟会跟我们讲下次什么时候开课，然后呢，经过了这次，我跟那个Max 有聊一下。After this class, do you think online course is also not bad?
I think it's very good. But I still like to face to face to see everybody because sometimes we can look at everybody their face. Yeah, it will be
That's
more close. Yeah, and we also can know everyone.
Agree with you. I of course, even though we need to drive to the school, to the university, we need to maybe experience the rush hour, 很繁忙的交通时间, but we still like to meet each other, right?
Yeah.
However, if COVID-19 still there, I also welcome you to join the class next time. 伟伟好像会跟我们讲，好像是9月初，那8月初就 会开始报名。我们通常 according to our experience， 报名很快就会没了。但这次 COVID-19 呢，大家也不用担心，真的怎么样的话，我们还是可以 online 的想象比我想象的好很多。我以为就是说 online 大家会学不好，可是事实上好像也还不错哈。So thank you for your feedback, Max.
Thank you. Thank you.
Richard and Aline, please give feedback. Thank you. Richard, please put your photo.
I don't have a photo.
Oh, that's true. That's okay. And Aline, also turn on your microphone, your camera, please.
Okay.
Okay, Richard, and can you adjust your mic? Yeah, 我有点一直看到你的头上面，下面没看到。好 ，Thank you.
Okay. The 4 years of university is coming to end. I'm meeting my university classmates on a trip of Japan.
请稍微大声一点点，有点听不太清楚。
I meet my university classmates on a trip to Japan. I have never been abroad. I was quite excited.
等一下，燕琪，还再大声一点点，再大声一点点。
Okay.
好，你再讲一下。
The moment.
再大声一点点。
The moment. Okay 吗？
再大声一点点。
The moment I practice my language and got on the plane with my friends, the plane was boring. There will miss an alcohol on the plane. Enjoy and arrive in Japan after a few hours. When I came to Japan, I picked up a camera and took a photo as a souvenir. I still could not believe it's the site before I was watching TV show or food show since I was a kid. And when I arrived in Japan, I followed my classmates internees to visit Japan China, Disney, and the Tokyo Towers. Eating Japan the food is so enjoyable, but just 5 days is full of countless memories. Why do you like Japan? Because Japan has a beautiful environment and there is little rubbish on the road. Of course, I also like Japan continue such as hot springs, commerce, and temples. I hit friends say that Japan is funny, and I have seen a lot of YouTube shoot a picture. I gradually fell in love with Japan. In addition to living in Taiwan, if you have the opportunity to take a walk abroad, you can actually see the real world as soon as possible after going out to play. Taiwan is beautiful and small, and the borders of different colors and endless. And this combination will only become more and more favorite. Go out to see the world. This engineer will outlet in your bit by bit. Take the ball and take beer. One day, 10 years later, you think of your young livings. This will be one of your favorites and correct decisions. Okay.
Thank you. Eileen, can you hear him?
Yes, thank you, Ray's presentation. Because I never been to Japan. I have been to Japan is in Osaka.
Oh, Osaka.
And then the other place I never been there.
Oh.
So and because next year I went to Korea. I meet the COVID-19, so it's canceled.
That's
so
true.
Yeah, because I want to plan to Japanese other place because Japan is very convenient. Their traffic and the rent car, I think, and the subway is very convenient.
That's true.
Be to foreigner, I think. Yeah.
Very friendly to foreigner.
Yeah.
About traffic and food, very delicious.
I think it's their food is very close Taiwanese taste. I think that.
Sure, thank you. Thank you for sharing, Aline and Richard. We miss Japan too. Thank you. My suggestion to Richard is that next time 就是你要在 present 前，我跟你说大声一点，就是在调那个音量。那个音量呢很重要，因为接下来我们全班的同学都会听到你的音量，所以我们要调到觉得顺了，然后再开始讲。这是一个很重要的步骤。然后建议你就是可以准备一张图这样子，但是没有图也没有关系，谢谢。好，那 next one is Bella. Joy will give feedback. Bella and Joy.
Okay, I share the photo first.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Bella, 你是不是剪
Where's
头发
my 我
？Bella 在哪边？
我还没有用音讯。
哦，
我的 photo 呢 ？Sorry。
我帮你找吗？我去你家找。
Okay, I got it. Teacher, do you see the
great.
photo? Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, so beautiful. No, where is it?
It is in New Zealand.
Oh, so beautiful.
Okay, I start my presentation. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Bella.
Good evening. Today, I would like to share a special experience in New Zealand. I have been to New Zealand 1.5 years for working holiday, and I climbed a lot of mountains. And this mountain is the most impressive for me. It is not because it is the most beautiful one, but why it is so unforgettable for me? Because it is the most dangerous mountain for me. The mountain is in South Island of New Zealand. I went to there in winter. Before I climb the mountain, I need to sleep overnight there in accommodation because it took about 10 hours to climb it. I need to climb it in early morning. I woke up at 4 o'clock. It's very freezing outside. The temperature is under 0 degrees. I can see a lot of snow on the ground and my car's glasses are freezed. I wear 3 clothes and 2 pants. Then start my journey. When I climbed the mountains, I even couldn't see the road because all the roads are covered by snow. And under the snow, there are all rocky roads. I have to be very careful of all my steps because maybe I will fall down into big rocks or slip on the snowy road. I almost used both of my hands and my feet to climb it. And because I'm so afraid of height, every time when I look back, I went weak on my knees. So I have so I have to talk to myself that keep going, climb it, and don't look back, or I will slip down the mountain. And after 6 hours climbing, finally I arrived at the top of the mountain. There is a small house, and I can take a rest inside. I feel very starving. Yeah. So I ate some sandwich for my lunch. Sitting on the chair, eating my lunch, and see the spectacular mountain covered with snow. How a wonderful view. After my lunch, I prepare to go down the mountain. I wear a waterproof clothes and a waterproof pants. And my friend asked me, "Do you want to ski?" Yes, I got a very big plan. I think it is a good idea to sleep down the mountain. So I sat on the ground and sleep. Feel like I was playing slide. It was really interesting. And it was so fast to down the mountain. When I back to my car, it is almost 6 o'clock at night. The sky turns black. I can see abundance of stars in the sky. It was so beautiful. Yeah, so this was a perfect ending of my day. This is the most impressive mountain climbing experience for me, and I almost went through the New Zealand. So if anyone wants to go there for travel, don't be hesitate to ask me question. I can give you some recommendation. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Bella. Bella, I have a question. You've been to South Island. Have you been to North Island?
Yes, I go through South and North Island.
So for a beginner who never been there, which one, South or North, do you recommend first?
Recommend, I think South Island, because I think North Island is similar to the east of Taiwan, and South Island is more beautiful. Yes.
Oh, thank you. That's great.
Yes.
Thank you. And so, Joy, would you please give feedback?
Oh, I thank you for sharing your story about the special experience. I like the snow too, but because I never been to New Zealand, so I hope you can share you said you climb to the top mountain top has the house, small house. Can you share the picture to us?
Oh yeah, of
Bella,
course.
Can you share pictures now?
On the top,
more pictures.
I think later I share online because I have to find it. It's a
Oh, okay.
little.
Thank you. Please share online.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your feedback. It's always good to climb mountain, no matter it's cold or hot. Actually, 0 degree is okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I've been to Canada in December, and then it was minus 20. And then, so, we went to the forest, and then the forest is like a Christmas cards, all the pine trees, 那个松树上面的那个雪花，就会看起来很像圣诞卡片。And every photo, my snow was red because it's too cold, and I can see the water was frozen when the water was from the roof. 从屋顶滴下来的水滴就变成一条冰柱这样子。So every photo is so beautiful, but I was so cold because it's minus 20, and also it gets dark at 3 p.m. So in December, if you go to north like Canada or Finland in December, so you can only travel for 4 hours or 5 hours because it gets dark at 3, and also the sun rises at about 10 or 11. So you only have 4 or 5 hours to travel. But it's so different experience because that was my first time to see snow. So I was so happy even though it's so cold. Thank you for Bella's sharing, and thank you for your feedback of Joy.
Thank you.
So now we will welcome Helen, and Rita will give feedback. Thank you. Helen, are you here?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Helen.
Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. 不，再大声一点，有点小声，有点小声。再大声一点，再大声一点。OK。那我跟你说，之前你不用开镜头没关系，因为你的网络不稳定，你不开镜头会更稳定。对，因为当你网络不稳定的时候，就少一点东西，它就会稳定。我又失去好。好，讲话就可以，因为你的不稳定，所以你讲话就好。Okay. 还要再大声一点，拜托，我都听了有点不清楚。Good evening。
大声一点。
还要再大声，哎，那个，对啊 ，Rita， 你有没有觉得听不太清楚？
有一点。
哎，有一点，我们有一点难过，就是要好有点要头痛，因为要很大声的话。哎 ，Helen， 你一直讲话，然后一直大声，但我觉得好了。
好 ，Good
还不够
evening。Good
还不
evening。
够，还不够。
会用的。
最大声好不好？开最大声，你的那边最大声。好，之前好了吗
Good evening。
Good evening。可以。
可以听吗？
可以听到，可以听到。Helen， 请继续。好。还是没听到。
听不到。
听不到。Helen 没关系了，我觉得 Helen 你可不可以？你可以录起来，下礼拜我帮你放，好不好？你用录的，你用录的。
听不到
啊？听不到，真的就是听一句，然后一句就断掉了。好，那 Helen 没关系，你今天晚上帮我录，我明天我们那个下礼拜帮你放，好不好？好。那我们现在要请下一组哦 ，Ken 还有 Amy 高美珍。Ken， 请上来哦。没有看到 Ken 先生。高美珍，请上来 Ken。郑重志，好，我看到你了。好，开始。OK。好，郑重志开始。Hello。
我吗？
再大声一点点。
Hey。
可以。Hello。Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
好。
图片。
嘿，棒，好。
Okay. Hey everyone. What I want to say today is my story about going around the Iceland for 7 days with her graduated from university. Have you ever imagined that you have to change the gas and the pain of pulling out your wisdom teeth after a long trip?
重字，可不可以再大声一点点？有一点点小声，再最大声好不好？
Yes。
再大声。为什么看不到你的头？我只看到你的头发呀。好，我只看到你的头发。好。
这样好。
好，那你可不可以再多看一点脸？我只看到你的天花板。好，谢谢。好。
Yes, I was like this. I still remember that fever, car accident, and remove wisdom teeth happen a week or two before the departure. In fact, some people told me not to go at all, saying that they should not go to the roundabout if these things happened before. But at the time, I know there were few opportunities for such long-distance travel. It was really not easy to spend more than 7 days when we were working like this, so I decided to go. Actually, I traveled to Japan on a self-service trip a month ago, so I will probably go bankrupt after this time. In the process of praying, I found that going out for 6 days and 7 days is really different from our usual 3 days. The feeling at the end of the journey is different. When we started discussing around the island, we set a small goal, which is to go to the 4 poles of Taiwan and add popular attractions to each country. Those 7 days were almost super hot during the day, and then riding an average of 200 to 300 kilometers a day, riding along the provincial and country highway outside Taiwan. I have to say that it's really comfortable to ride while watching the sea. We started from Tainan and went to 高雄八五、屏东软笔、台东三仙台, parting with a large sea of orange bay lily in the 60山, the northernmost point of 新北富贵角, and where it's raining super heavy, and 台南国盛灯塔, then it's over. In fact, there are many popular attractions during these 7 days of cycling, shopping, and cycling to sleep. We feel very fulfilled. When we get home, we even think about where we are going to ride tomorrow. I think there is, if you have the opportunity, you can also ride a bicycle to circle the island, and you will have a different feeling. And I will definitely want to circle the island again in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. Ken, can I talk to you a little bit before Meizhen give you feedback? So, what is the most difficult thing? Which part is the most difficult for you, not for other people?
For me, is
tired. 我呢？
他比较久，所以那个余韵会很长，就有点像是
听不懂，听不到。你说什么？
就像
什么很
有些茶比较回甘一样，那它玩比较久的话，那个余韵会
你讲话的时候那个不要动，我听不清楚你说什么比较长。重视
就是那个余韵会比较长。对，
云是什么？云比较长。
余韵就是类似于茶的回甘，比较持久，这样。
余韵哦，好。然后 What is the most forgettable？ 哪一个最难忘？哪一段事情让你最难忘？
In 南投。
南投 why？
Because going to 南投，
最难忘的 because it's very happy or it's not happy。
both 都有。
both unhappy and happy things happen at the same time。好。So how many people were there?
3. Me
3 people.
and my friend and his
2
friends.
So which one is yours? Which bag is yours? 我路痴不要丢下我，那个是你的吗？
对，
是不是？
It's me.
那个是你的。我路痴不要丢下。Very cute. Thank you. 美珍 please give feedback.
I think he is. I think it is a long trip, but I think but you had a special experience. Okay.
Thank you. It's a very long trip, but very special experience. Thank you for sharing. 好，现在剩下 Ben 和 Peter 呢，我有一个问题，就是我等一下会放一个，就是我们第126页的影片，然后呢 ，Ben， 请问你要先看影片还是先演讲呢 ？Ben 和 Peter， 你要先看，先说哈。好，那 Ben 和 Peter， 请准备。那 Ben please， 还有 Bella please give feedback。OK。那个谁，先把影片收回去 ，Ken 把影片收回去，所以下一个同学才可以 share。好。好哦，Ben 我们好了。哦，呼呼。
Good evening, Christine and my classmate. I'm Ben.
Hi Ben, good evening.
First, I make a mistake because I still remember my speaking is in July 15.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay, I know it's fine.
No, welcome.
Because when I see the line message, the list, I'm the list 2. I think I have enough time to interview about my job. In this portal, you can see this is a new warehouse, and I designed a 14 feet track.
Just a moment. Just a moment. You design what? What did you design? Say that again slowly.
I designed for the 14 feet track, which way come and which way stop and then go. It's important because in our working place, one way is the best for keep your problem safely because two way easily make a traveling mistake.
Agree.
And second photo is about the inside first floor. We have the office and the working place all clear and Chris, how about say 爱心建设那种残障建设啊，妇幼建设那些。
disabled equipment 或 facility， 我打字哈，就是叫做 disabled facility 设施。诶，怎么不能上去？
看不到。
Select everyone. Okay, I need to select. I don't know 是怎么回事，又有问题了。有看到吗？
没有。
没有 disabled
And have disabled equipment in this floor.
facility 或对对。诶，竟然没有出现，是怎么回事？好 ，disabled
Because we
facility。
care about everyone happening in this working place.
哎，那个你再看一下，我有打上去呢，有没有？
就我的 share 的荧幕以后看不到了，会变很
好，没
小一个。
关系。哦，好，没关系 ，disabled facility 就对了。好，好，继续。
And second floor is about fire control and clean water machine because we need download engineer using. We don't use condenser. We use another way. Water condenser. It can save more engineer. It's good for our company. And the 3rd floor is all place about keep more space for the production safe. It's especially for 而且它有包括淡季跟旺季的区分。
high peak 你就说那个什么 high season 没关系，他们就知道。
Because we have the high season and light season, we need more space for this. And would you
season.
Maybe you think what I need to do this because in this short using I can learn another way. When I out of my work, I can design my home. It image. You don't need to buy a house. You can put there in a computer, and when you can buy it, you can more design and make your mistake list. And this 3D is good for someone cannot understand. When I show you this one, can you think what it means in this photo? But I change another photo. It's more usually than you know. So I study this 3D program. Thank you.
Thank you. 好，谢谢你跟我们分享工作耶，我们都不知道你在做什么，现在知道了。好，Thank you for your presentation. We learned so much from you. So, some friends presented their location and then presented the work and design. Thank you. So we can learn something from your work. And now, we'll give feedback. Bella, would you please give feedback?
Okay. Ben, you are a very professional designer because it looks so complicated. Can I ask what do you major in university?
你大学是学什么？
Actually, I studied Army Authority.
再说一遍。
This Army.
陆军官校。
哦，你是转行的意思吗？
对。And I finished my career. I study another different knowledge.
Thank you.
Okay. So if maybe I will buy a new house in the future, can you help me to design my house?
Okay, it's easily.
And can I have
about
some
your living room, kitchen, Even you want a little park, it's easily.
Oh, really? Park.
This program is about 室内设计. How about say it?
Can we use the software? 我们可以用那个软体吗？要买吧。
Tester type, okay. But when you need to do something right or design, you need to buy.
哦 ，OK， 嘿，那各位同学请注意哦，家里要换装潢的，要换设计的，可以请洽 Ben 哦，张斌佑先生。I've been thinking about that. Every time I had summer vacation, I'm thinking about what change a little bit design on my house. And every time I just think about, 我其实不用设计太多，因为我们家买的时候是样品屋，其实蛮漂亮的。All I have to do just throw things away. 我只要把东西丢掉就很漂亮了。可是东西太多。Thank you, Ben. And Bella, would you please continue to give feedback? Sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, but I already finished my feedback.
Thank you. Thank you, Bella and Ben.
Thank
好，
you.
最后一位是 Peter. Megan, please get ready. 然后等一下我们就要休息一下，再来看影片。哦 Peter, are you here?
Yes. I don't
Okay.
prepare picture. I just want to share a book.
Oh, no problem. I can.
Okay.
What's your topic, please?
Topic.
Yeah.
It's a book about atomic hobby.
Hey, you know what, Peter? I just suggest you. Why don't you just search Google and then find the image and then put some photo there? That's easy. Do you understand me? Yeah.
You mean
Yeah.
put
Image.
a
You find it. Yeah.
Okay.
Find the image. Google and then your topic, and then we will have photo. That's very easy.
Okay. Sorry.
No worry. So Megan is here, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Uh.
If you cannot find it, it's all right. It's another
Okay.
issue. That's all.
Okay.
你没有开你的 camera.
Oh. No. Let's start my presentation.
Yes. Go ahead. Go.
Hi
Let's
everyone.
welcome Peter.
Today I would like to share a book about an atomic hobby. What's our hobby? For me, hobbies are life, like brushing your teeth, eating breakfast,
Are
online
you
shopping.
talking about puppet?
No.
Excuse. Can you type? Can you type your topic?
Okay.
I cannot hear you properly. Actually, 有一点小声，再大声一点点好吗？
Okay.
有一点小声。在我们的 chat， 我们的信息。
This book, Atomic Habit.
Atomic habits 原子中文叫什么？
中文是原子习惯。
原子习惯好像很高
I
深
read that
哦。
book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
read
some classmates already share, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
我记得我的大学学生也有读过这本书。好，请说。
Okay. Hi everyone. Today I would like to share a book about an atomic hobby. Then what's our habit? For me, habits are life, like brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, online shopping, etc. So talking about habits, we could separate bad habits and good habits. I think everyone wants to keep good and also cut off bad habits. So we could learn from this book. In this book about good habit building, we could make it easier to do and they're also more attractive. Bad habit eliminating, we could make it harder and helpful. The author describes many real situations of himself and how to do in that moment. That's why I recommend you to read this book. Also, follow guidelines from this book and make your own list. Then keep doing good habits to make our life better. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Even though it's so short, but we know it's very important to keep atomic habits. Thank you. Megan, please.
Thank you for your presentation, Peter. Actually, I read the Atomic Habits, the books already, but
Oh, great.
I think there are many good ways to practice the how to say that to have the good habits, but sometimes it's not easy to practice to do in to make the good action or
To take action.
into habits. Yes. But I think this is a good book, and everyone you can actually this book is the sales very good in bookstores. Yeah, and yes, and I think many people have read the books. I also recommend if you can the read the books. Yes.
Thank you. Megan, can you make some example about some habits?
Some habits.
例如
get up early regularly, and
I cannot.
and every day, no matter if you if you have work, you have to do to go to work or not. You have a regular every day
routine.
yes, routine.
Regular routine.
Yes.
要作息正常哈。
Yes. Not
知易行难，对不对？
对对。
It's easy to know, but
Yes.
difficult to take action. That's true.
And one more thing, I if you want to, sometimes I want to go to exercise, work out, but I know it's good for our health, but it's it's not easy. But it have to become your habits, and you if you don't have, you have to you don't have much time to work out, and you can I think you will find how to say, find the time to do exercise. It's a habit. Yes.
Thank you, Megan. Also, some experts suggest, for example, you want to do exercise, you are lazy, so it's very good to find some good friends to do exercise together. For example, if I Megan, let's do some sports every week, and then it's easier to have good friends. However, maybe still have some excuse like, oh, my friend is busy, I'm busy too. So
yes.
I think it's very important to make up your mind. 下定决心 make up
yes.
your mind. Yeah, thank you, guys. 然后等一下我们要看影片，我们的影片在于126页。那这个人呢，他做了一件我很欣赏的事情。他做什么事情呢？等一下我们就会知道。那如果你有兴趣的话，可以看153页 Unit 11，这个是他的演讲稿。然后呢，不用太认真了哈，就是看得懂就可以了。第二段的第一行 ，time lapse。time lapse 叫做缩时摄影。什么叫缩时摄影呢？你等一下就知道了。Come back after 10 minutes. See you later. Winner, would you please turn on your microphone?
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Let's come back. We will talk about nature, beauty, gratitude. So Bella just sent us the breathtaking photos, and we are so amazed by the beauty of nature. And today, Louis, this gentleman, would like to talk about his experience. He did something to record the nature. And maybe you will remember I said lapse time. feeling，就是缩时的摄影法。那缩时的摄影法，等一下我们都会一直看到。缩时摄影法就是美到令人赞叹不息 ，fantastic nature。所以呢，虽然大家不能够 take a trip to other countries， 但是我们稍微接触一下大自然，心情还是会很好的。So, Winner, do you see my sharing？ 有看到我的 sharing？ 好 ，Let's go。它有中文版没有关系，所以呢，等一下每个同学呢讲一下自己的感想就可以了。
California, and I lived in a little town called Elk on the Mendocino coast. And I didn't have a phone or TV, but I had U.S. mail. And life was good back then. I'd go to the general store for a cup of coffee and a brownie, and I'd ship my film to San Francisco, and lo and behold, 2 days later, it would end up on my front door, which was way better than having to fight the traffic of
Just a moment. I need to
didn't have much
go back.
money.
因为我刚才在调，我在调东西。好，所以他要讲的是 California。因为我去过 San Francisco， 所以我就特别想要讲一下事情。So there, look at this bay。就是呢，我们在 San Francisco 念书的时候呢，we will go barbecue at this kind of bay, because it's a bay kind of extended to the ocean。这个海湾呢，它会有一条长长的东西，然后突出了那个海 ocean， 所以你只要站在那一端哦，它的尽头，你就有360度的 view， 360度不是180，360度都是 ocean。那我们留学生就喜欢会在那边 barbecue， 然后一边欣赏夕阳，一边看360度的 view。Very important thing is that the sun sets at about 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. So after school, you can have barbecue from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock， 就是5点到9点，太阳还没下山嘛，所以我们就可以 barbecue 在那边。所以想到这边，你会知道大自然的美景。
Lo and behold, 2 days later, it would end up on my front door, which was way better than having to fight the traffic of Hollywood. I didn't have much money, but I had time and a sense of wonder. So I started shooting time-lapse photography. It would take me a month to shoot a 4-minute roll of film because that's all I could afford. I've been shooting time-lapse flowers continuously, non-stop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for over 30 years. And to see them move is a dance I'll never get tired of. Their beauty immerses us with color, taste, touch. It also provides a third of the food we eat. Beauty and seduction is nature's tools for survival because we protect what we fall in love with. It opens our hearts and makes us realize we are a part of nature and we're not separate from it. When we see ourselves in nature, it also connects us to every one of us because it's clear that it's all connected in one. When people see my images, a lot of times they'll say, "Oh my God." Have you ever wondered what that meant? The "oh" means it caught your attention. It makes you present, makes you mindful. The "my" means it connects with something deep inside your soul. It creates a gateway for your inner voice to rise up and be heard. And God is that personal journey we all want to be on, to be inspired, to feel like we're connected to a universe that celebrates life. Did you know that 80% of the information we receive comes through our eyes? And if you compare light energy to musical scales, it would only be 1 octave that the naked eye could see, which is right in the middle. And aren't we grateful for our brains that can, take this electrical impulse that comes from light energy to create images in order for us to explore our world? And aren't we grateful that we have hearts that can feel these vibrations in order for us to allow ourselves to feel the pleasure and the beauty of nature? Nature's beauty is a gift that cultivates appreciation and gratitude. So I have a gift I want to share with you today, a project I'm working on called Happiness Revealed. And it'll give us a glimpse into that perspective from the point of view of a child and an elderly man of that world.
When I watch TV, it's just some shows that are pretend. and when you explore, you get more imagination than you already had. And when you get more imagination, it makes you want to go deeper in so you can get more and see beautiful things. Like the path, if it's a path, it could lead you to a beach or something, and it could be beautiful.
You think this is just another day in your life? It's not just another day. It's the one day that is given to you today. It's given to you. It's a gift. It's the only gift that you have right now. And the only appropriate response is gratefulness. If you do nothing else but to cultivate that response to the great gift that this unique day is, if you learn to respond as if it were the first day in your life and the very last day, then you will have spent this day very well. Begin by opening your eyes and be surprised that you have eyes you can open. That incredible array of colors that is constantly offered to us for pure enjoyment. Look at the sky. We so rarely look at the sky. We so rarely note how different it is from moment to moment with clouds coming and going. We just think of the weather. And even of the weather, we don't think of all the many nuances of weather. We just think of good weather and bad weather. This day, right now, is unique weather. Maybe a kind that will never exactly in that form come again. The formation of clouds in the sky will never be the same that is right now. Open your eyes, look at that. Look at the faces of people whom you meet. Each one has an incredible story behind their face. A story that you could never fully fathom. Not only their own story, but the story of their ancestors. We all go back so far. And in this present moment, on this day, all the people you meet, all that life from generations and from so many places all over the world, flows together and meets you here like a life-giving water if you only open your heart and drink. Open your heart to the incredible gifts that civilization gives to us. You flip a switch and there's electric light. You turn a faucet and there's warm water and cold water and drinkable water. It's a gift that millions and millions in the world will never experience. So these are just a few of an enormous number of gifts to which we can open your heart. And so I wish you that you will open your heart to all these blessings and let them flow through you, that everyone whom you will meet on this day will be blessed by you. Just by your eyes, by your smile, by your touch, just by your presence. Let the gratefulness overflow into blessing all around you. And then it will really be a good day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Winner. Hello everyone. We enjoy that. Winner, are you still here?
Yes.
Okay. So everybody have different stories. So when we watch the same clip, the same video, people still have different opinions, memories. For me, I'm very impressed about this presentation is because that I have been to so many countries, but I have never been so many countries too. So the nature brought me a lot of inspirations. So I always want to go to mountains or beaches. And I'm so impressed about what he said, that the old man said, the older gentleman said. So by your eyes, by your smiles, by your touch, and let it overflow into blessings. So, 用你的眼睛 smile touch 来接触大自然，然后呢，都化成祝福。Very beautiful. When I watched this clip, I just think about a lot of places. And most important thing is people. The people I met, the friends I made from these countries. It's so different to take a trip. Between taking a trip and studying in a country or living in a country. If you take a trip, you don't really have enough interaction with local people. And if you study there and you live there, you will do what they do every day. For example, you go to school, you go shopping for your daily life, you cook, you talk to your friends, you spend weekend with them. That is so different from taking a trip. And in Taiwan, even though we don't go to other countries, we still can experience different things. So try to think about how can you interact with others. And to those people you didn't really interact before very well, and now you can change another way to talk to them, communicate with them, and you still can have a new life. So speaking of new life or happiness, it doesn't mean you have to go to other countries. It means you can enjoy the life with your eyes, with your smile, with your touch, with your friendship, with your love. So I'm so touched by the clip today. And Winner, what do you think about when you watch the video? What kind of things, what kind of images you kind of come up from your brain?
The first thing come up my mind is every day I wake up I starting to calculate how much I need to spend in this day, how much I need to spend in my breakfast. All of the things is about money, but in this video, I think nature, the mother nature is very beautiful, and I need to stop to thinking about why I live in this world. The purpose of our living is very important, not only calculate, but it's the reality to make money, live in this world. So,
of course. Winner, actually, I'm very surprised to hear that. You calculated your breakfast. Are you serious or you are joking?
Sometimes you need to calculate how much you eat. Sometimes I think I eat too much. Sometimes I think I don't need to eat that much.
Oh, it's about eat too much, not just because you wanna save money. It's not not so much about money, right? I'm very surprised you're calculating money for lunch. I like to calculate for income and spending too, but not so much time. Usually I think about, yeah, like what you say. I want to have a significant life, 有意义的人生。I want to make a good use of every day, not just spend a day without any thinking. So I'm very careful to spend money and spend time. Also, I'm very careful about making friends. I don't really waste my time to those people who cannot communicate with me well. So I only care about the friends who care about me and I care about them. So good communication is very important, and I think I cherished. If the people cherish me, the people I cherish, I'm so willing to spend time with them. Thank you, Winner. And let's invite some students. I suggest you to look at 153. 从153页它的演讲稿里面呢，我觉得有很多金句。那些金句呢，你可以挑一句就好。我刚才就有挑一句，然后就讲了半天。对，就是说，by your eyes, by your smile, by your touch, by your presence， 就是你的存在叫 presence。借着你的存在，然后化为幸福。presence 就是存在，借着你的存在。I'm here, so I enjoy the life。好像那个我思故我在的意思，我在这里，所以我要思考。我活着，所以我想要好好的过日子，并不一定吃喝玩乐。So when we say enjoy the life， 不是说我一定要 party 或什么 ，enjoy the moment，enjoy the nature，enjoy the people you love。所以并不见得要吃喝玩乐，而是感恩惜福。Thank you。所以我们这一句，大家就挑一个喜欢的句子，然后呢，想到什么就说什么，没有关系，因为我们还有35分，所以35分就可以给我们全班的同学都说，所以我们全班的同学每一个人说1分钟就可以了，1分钟或2分钟比较好，2分钟比较保险，1分钟会讲完。好，那个。Winner， 你也回去找一下153页和54页呢，你就挑几句比较喜欢的，然后呢，再讲讲自己因为这一句话想到什么。其实他刚才那个 old gentleman 讲的时候，我一直浮现好多朋友还有亲人，然后我就觉得对 enjoy the moment， 然后我也不是吃喝玩乐，我也很 enjoy 工作，那也是我人生的一部分。如果没有工作，我觉得我就是一个米虫。好像我在吃社会的成本，然后没有工作，我就觉得我每天不知道做什么，吃喝玩乐我不觉得是24小时应该做的，我觉得偶尔可以，但是我们还是要过有意义的生活，贡献自己的一点点价值。我贡献我自己在国外念书的知识，然后也关心学生的学习，还有关心家人，这才是我要的人生。好。 那我们大概准备3分钟回来。3分钟回来的时候呢，我就会照着号码开始叫。一般来说，我都会从 Peter 开始，然后所以 Peter 就要开始准备了哈。好，现在3分钟回来。江心宇，
有，我刚看了。
好，接到了。好，我们现在请同学上来了。So Peter, would you please talk about your opinion?
In this article, I want to share this sentence I choose. We depend on pollinator for over a third of the fruit and the vegetables we eat.
Yes.
And many scientists believe it's the most serious issue facing mankind because beings disappear a lot. So I think it's a very serious problem because climate change or something we don't know.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that without vegetable and fruit in our food? That's a very, very terrible. So
Yes.
maybe we could do something good behavior to change our life to protect our planet.
That's true.
Yes.
Yes. I'm very surprised about 1/3 too. And also scientists still cannot explain very well about what happened to bees. I'm wondering, is that possible about pesticides in the word? Pesticide 就是杀虫剂，可能杀虫剂没有杀到蜜蜂，可是杀虫剂呢，或是除草剂会残留在土地上，那长出来的东西可能也有，所以我觉得都是有关系的。However, chemical things is terrible now on the earth. Thank you, Peter. And this one is Ben. Would you please share?
Okay, Christine. I like he said, and always take time to smell the flowers, and life flow you with beauty, and rediscover the sense of wonder.
Yes.
Especially rediscover the sense of the wonder. It really keeps my heart.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you too. When I heard about sense of wonder, I also write it down. 我一直都在抄笔记，抄笔记是我的兴趣。我在看电影，我也会抄笔记，无论是中文、英文，特别是英文啊，中文我比较不会抄，因为中文我就比较不会拿来教学啊，对不对？但是英文我抄下来，我就可以教学，所以我很喜欢抄笔记。So when he mentioned about sense of wonder， 我就写下来了。我是真的有在抄笔记的，看一下，对。所以呢，好奇心才有趣。If people don't have sense of wonder， 就是 curiosity 跟 sense of wonder 是蛮相似的。可是 curiosity 有时候不是 sense of wonder。Curiosity 有时候是好奇隔壁他们家怪怪的，或是他们家什么那个，有时候是好奇闲事。那 sense of wonder 是对 wonderful 就很美好的嘛，对不对？所以 sense of wonder 就是对这个世界充满好奇心。Thank you, Ben. I also like this sentence too. We share a very common sentence.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank you, Max.
Good evening, Christine. I want to share the one sentence is canary in the coal mine. Because of this one, in this article, he hear about the vanishing the bee. So he found
Max.
Yes.
Can you explain this in Chinese for our classmates? Colony in the coal mine.
坏事来临的前兆，这个意思就代表就是说，它本身如果说从字义来看，就是 canary 是金丝雀，然后 coal mine 它本身是一个煤矿， 那以前在煤矿工人在煤矿工作的时候，因为他需要照亮，所以他们以前都是用煤灯。那如果说它发生，就是它地底下有那个煤气，如果说他发现煤气泄漏的时候，那个金丝雀它是一个对这种很敏感，如果它闻到这个部分，可能就是知道说煤气外泄，那可能就是要煤矿可能要倒塌或者可能要爆炸，那这个部分代表就是危险要来临了。所以这句话的意思就是说，当你这个金丝雀看到它在煤矿的时候，代表就是它快要死了，那代表就是有坏事要来临了。
对 ，Thank you。然后你对这句话的感想是
？For this one, I think everyone need to be more sensitive for everything, even the environment and surround you, because once you found any different, you need to check it and figure out what's the problem with that. For example, for this in the this article, he hear the vanishing the vanished bees. So it will be maybe the global warming, or maybe people use the chemical, then the pollution through the environment cause that. So that is for my point of view for this one. And in our life, maybe someday you from your children his grade is a decline. Maybe you need to be careful, because maybe he forced under his play game or other things. So we need to be more sensitive for everything. Yeah.
Sense of risk. 你要有危险意识啊。
Yeah.
So for example, your children's grades just drop suddenly. Maybe he or she is sick. Or he or she got bullied from the classmates. Bullied 就是被bully bully 就是中文叫什么？
霸凌。
霸凌，被霸凌。Or maybe he or she likes playing games so much. After you go to bed, and then they kind of hiding and playing games. So 我们要有危险意识。And for this environment, 有时候我非常的生气。有一天我去黄金海岸 ，and then I was playing on the beach and it was dark. After that, I found 我的脚是黑油，我的脚有黑油，我的鞋子都丢掉了。为什么有黑油？我就以为是有人排放黑油，因为是晚上。后来我一直问别人，他们说可能是船停在外海，对不对？你会看到黄金海岸有很多船停在外海，他们可能排放黑油，然后就一直那个 waves will bring them to our beach。所以说。鹅啊可以吃吗？我有一点害怕这些黑油的，所以我觉得我们大家要危险意识，然后看到河川有人排废水啊，或是有人排空污，有人会趁那个下雨天排有毒废水或什么，我们就应该 call police、call 环保局，这样子才能保证我们的安全。所以大家要有危险意识，看到什么就鸡婆一点，打电话给政府。Thank you, Max. I'm wondering, so did you already know the calorie in the coal mine, or you check dictionary today?
I just check the dictionary.
OK. 我就觉得你非常 knowledgeable, 很有知识，真棒。Thank you for your explanation. Now, Winner, please. Would you like to share some sentence you like?
Oh, but this sentence is very long, I think.
You can explain half if you like. Give me keywords.
He said, I realized the nature had invited reproduction as a medicine for life to move forward, as a life force that passed right through us and made us a link in the evaluations of life.
Can you explain reproduction 叫做繁殖嘛？哈，好。Can you explain the? Just explain why you like this sentence.
I'm not really understand the as Arthur want to say, but in this sentence, I can feel he want to say the Mother Nature is create a lot of things and make every creature in the world to make reproduction.
好 ，reproduction 是繁殖。So the nature mother wanted us to reproduce our next generation. Also, the mother nature hopes that everything in this world can be reproduced. 换句话说，我们的大地之母呢，希望说每一种东西、每一种生物，它都能够被繁殖，而不是被绝种。所以 reproduction 的相反词呢，就是 extinct。所以讲来讲去就在讲说呢，希望不要因为有害的物质让蜜蜂有一天 extinct， 或是呢让有一些植物动物 extinct。所以想到有些东西不太懂，可是你这样子想一想，就说 Mother Nature 希望 reproduction， 那意思就是 reproduction 有问题，那 reproduction 有问题就是绝种。可以这样想 ，OK。Thank you for your question. I like to solve problems. Thank you. OK， 何婉珍。
Hello.
Hello.
The sentence of the how they evolved over 50 million years. It made me remind the Earth Mother is lovely. She creates the beautiful world, and we can live with the nature. We can hiking on the mountain, scuba diving in the ocean, watch the flower, and watch the animal in the world.
Yes.
So
and we have spring, have summer, we have
Yeah.
autumn, we have winter.
we have more experience in the world more than other animal and the tree and the flower.
Yes.
So we should be protection our earth, and we don't need to the Mars.
婉珍 protect 是动词 we should protect. 名词叫 protection. 好
Okay.
I like 婉珍是 pronunciation and very soft intonation. 非常温柔的好爱哦，听了就觉得可不可以再讲一遍？很好听，谢谢。
Thank you.
No, you are doing very well. Don't worry. OK， 国权在不在？美珍，高美珍。
Yeah.
国权先，好，请说你哪一句最喜欢的，请把它念出来就可以。
This means to live have 50 million years in Earth. This without live. No. The weather more and more hotter. Let me this without live. Cause a lot of vegetables and fruits. Now, plantation, I think human how to down carbon is a problem.
对，
Okay.
这是这问题耶。I'm also worried about that， 因为听说呢，北极的温度呢就已经是19度了，所以the weather is getting hotter and hotter then maybe it's a risk， 这是一个很危机耶。
我是想说，如果去减碳不要那么温度那么高，造成很多的蜜蜂的那种死亡，
对哦，有可能呢，都有可能，
减碳
因为他可能怕热。Thank you, David. Amy 美珍，高美珍。
说什么呢？
没关系，哪一句你最喜欢念出来就可以了。 你没感觉哦，美珍。I'm so surprised。你有没有感觉呢
？I believe it's natural tool for survival. Because we will protect what we fall in love with.
对啊，这就是有感觉的。好，说有感觉的事情呢，才对自己的灵感有帮助。没感觉的事情呢，就会觉得浪费时间。就像我印象很深刻是 the little boy I think， he said something. I also take a note. He said that the TV shows are pretended, and if we explore the nature, we can have more imagination, and we can go deeper. And it's like a path, 像一个道路 to the beaches, and we find the very beautiful things. 就是那个小孩子讲的，我真的很有同感。他说看 TV 都假假的，然后那些讲话的人都假假的。可是当你发现大自然的时候，你会有好多的想象，然后你就会越走越远，然后它感觉像是一条小道路，引领你到大自然，到海滩，然后你就会发现更多漂亮的事情。虽然我们看 TV 有很多漂亮的东西，可是那都是假的，大自然的东西才是漂亮。所以那个小孩子讲的话，我有点下课，我就想说，那小孩子怎么那么聪明，讲出这么有意义的话呢？好，谢谢 Rita, please.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to share my feeling when I watch the speaker's images. I think the nature is really magical. Because sometimes I feel exhausted, frustrated, or sad. At that moment, I just walk into the nature. This will refresh my spirit.
Thank you. That's true. That's true. 我忘记是哪一个圣人说的了哈。其实我以前有做过，就是我不说我是什么宗教，其实我觉得什么宗教都很好。就是我有一个印度大师，他来的时候，然后呢，他说过一句话，我觉得印象很深刻。他是讲英文，因为他来台湾就讲英文，因为我们听不懂印度话嘛。他说呢，所谓什么叫做 happiness 呢？什么叫做 enjoyment？enjoyment 呢是享乐 ，happiness 是快乐。其实这个那个什么达赖喇嘛也有讲过，出过一本书 happiness， 我也有看过，我也买。所以呢，这怎么分呢？很好分。譬如说什么叫 enjoyment， 就是 you drink very good wine，eat very delicious food， 这就叫做享乐。那享乐呢？就是我们的感官，譬如说你看到譬如说你看到很好看的电影哦，那也是感官的。比如说你玩的电动玩具，那是感官的刺激。然后呢 ，you can enjoy this kind of you can enjoy delicious food or movies, but you cannot enjoy for 10 hours. You can enjoy 2 hours. You can enjoy food for 1 or 2, 3 hours, but you cannot eat for 24 hours. 不可能吃哦，好好吃，然后你就吃24小时，因为你会饱了，你会累了，你不想吃了。你看电影很好看 but you will get tired after 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. 你会觉得哦，我不要看了，好累。Even though it's very good movie. 但是呢 ，happiness 是在心中的 peace。你会觉得我现在非常 peaceful, and I really enjoy spending time with my family, my good friends, even 10 hours, 20 hours, 2 days, 3 days. I still feel happy to be with my family and my good friends. 这种快乐才是心中想要追求的 快乐，而不是吃好吃的东西，或是看什么东西。那走向大自然是，大自然里面可能没有高楼大厦，没有很漂亮的游泳池，但是它有天然的游泳池，就是海洋或是湖泊，所以这种大自然的就比较接近呢，是这些大师们所讲的 peaceful mind. That's just my opinion. Wina, do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I can understand.
Great. Thank you.